Spirit Reports. Wednesday, October 17, 2018. Albert Pike in Hell. The first person I saw in hell was Albert Pike, one of the famous Satanists who also went from Freemasonry. Kevin Stewart. Blogspot.com. Atheist. There was another man, a scientist and an atheist, who confessed that the greatest mistake he made in life it was to believe that there is no God. He explained that whenever they wanted to carry out any experiment, whenever they mentioned the name of God, the experiment would not be successful, but when they don't use the name of the Lord, the experiment would be successful. That was the belief that made them make it into a law in their organization that God does not exist. That now, Jesus exists and that Satan even exists. There are heaven and hell, but it is too late for him. He begged me to talk to those atheists that God do exist and when they die they are coming to hell and God is not happy about that, and that God will take me to a high position and that I should use the opportunity to tell people about eternity in heaven and hell. The fire rolled him down again. Lucius OGE. Blogspot.com. Hell Atheists. I was led through a tunnel that led me to hell. When I reached the underworld of darkness I saw atheists in hell. They repented of not believing in hell and the devil. Minutes later, a demon was dragging a model that had chained hands and feet. This woman was not believing that hell exists. She asked if all that nightmare was a dream and closed her eyes. The demon dragged that woman just like an animal in the chain. The demon said, "She thinks it's a dream, she'll never wake up from this nightmare, I'll make it real." The woman was thrown into the torture cell, where the floor began to burst and set fire to the woman's cell. Her flesh began to fall to the floor, leaving only the skeleton. Hell Atheists, Satanists, philosophers, clairvoyant, psychic. The model who thought it was a dream realized that it was not a dream. It is as real as the world we live in. This model had died in her sleep and did not wake up anymore. That's why she thought it was just a dream. I heard her cries and her cry when she said that she thought hell was a place of human invention. When she was still alive she called the believers of fanatics and said that the devil did not exist. It is only a folklore of beliefs, a mythology of the church. She said she does not see the devil, how can he exist? There were many cells looking like a prison where people are tortured. A man who was trapped in one of these cells took an electric charge from his mouth, nose, ear, eyes and head began to bleed. His body was charred with the high discharge voltage he received. Jonathan Lawrence. Blogspot.com. Atheists, philosophers. After the angel and I descended to hell where I saw famous people in hell. I saw philosophers, atheists in hell, Auguste Comte and Denis Diderot, men who questioned the existence of God. I also saw Friedrich Nietzsche, Karl Marx and Charles Darwin, all of whom preferred to believe in their human wisdom rather than the Word of God. They did not believe in the truth and criticized God. The demons tormented them, pushing their fire spears into these men. They said, "Have we deceived you, men of wisdom? What advanced your vain philosophies?" The demons mocked these men and threw them into a furnace of fire. Kenzo Asushi, Norway. Blogspot.com. Anton LaVey, Aleister Crowley Lennon. I saw the Satanist Anton LaVey and many who followed him. I saw the Satanist Aleister Crowley and others who admired his sect. I saw the socialist Lenin in hell. He also worked for the Satanist. All these were in hell until I saw Pastor Kenzo and the angel in hell. They came to rescue me. Kenzo Asushi in Congo 2. Blogspot.com. Clairvoyant Barbavanga VangeliaDimitrova. I also saw the seer and healer Baba Vanga VangeliaDimitra who asked me for help to get her out. Psychic Nostradamus. I kept walking and saw the astrologer Nostradamus guessing. He asked me to get him out of there. Alejandro Valencia. Home. View web version. Blogspot.com